Okay, so you want to become a better singer. So what will be the most important predictor of your success? Some people might say it all comes down to desire. You've got to really want to be a singer. Some people might say it's about nature. You need to be blessed with a beautiful voice and a talent for singing. Some people might say it's about nurture. You need to practice and work hard. And others might think it's all about instruction. You need the right kind of materials and a good voice coach. Yes, all of this is important, but lasting success as a singer begins with the right state of mind. Believe you can and you're halfway there, said former US President Theodore Roosevelt. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right, said Henry Ford. Even with the best teacher and the best methods, you cannot escape this fact. We live according to the story we tell ourselves. How you think and how you feel about your voice will set you up either for success or failure. Is it possible that you're not even aware of hidden factors that are holding you back? Have you struggled in some way with learning to sing? Are you too scared to take lessons or join a choir? Or maybe you've done all of that but feel that you're still not getting results. Do you feel like an imposter or an outsider in the field of singing? Or are you constantly comparing your voice to others? In this video, I want to explore your thinking and your mindset as a singer. Voice coaches almost never talk about this topic, but it is so important. The most successful singers live according to a story they tell themselves, and at the heart of that story is a belief that says, I am a singer. I call this your singing identity, and in this video I want to share with you 4 tips about building a strong and healthy identity as a singer. This is a really important topic, so let's get started right now. Welcome to The Savvy Singer, a video series for adult singers who want to delve into issues of mindset and motivation. Why is this series so important? Because the training of your physical instrument should not be your only consideration if you want lasting success as a singer. How you think and feel about your voice and the habits you have around your singing can greatly affect your success. I'm Dr. Darren Wicks, founder of Total Voice Studio, a contemporary voice coach and choir director from Melbourne, Australia. If you like learning about singing, I'm uploading new videos regularly, so let your voice be heard and start now by clicking on that subscribe button so I can keep you informed. If you want to succeed at singing, you first need to believe that you can sing, that your voice matters, and that given time and training, you have the capacity to improve your voice. At one point of my country's history, singing was a very natural part of people's lives. Singing occurred at social, cultural, community, religious, and educational events. But somewhere along the line, we lost our positive attitude to singing and we lost our cultural identity as a singing nation. Singing is now considered an elite activity, not for the average person on the street, but only for the talented few. It is a crisis of identity, and because we believe we can't sing, we've now become consumers of singing, preferring to sit back and let other people do the singing for us. If you ask the average person on the street, can you sing? What do you think they would say? Well, as it turns out, I did exactly that. So let's take a look. What's your name?
Andrew.
How old are you, Andrew?
I'm 30.
I wanted to ask you a question. Can you sing?
No, I can't.
And why do you think you can't sing?
I personally don't think I can.
What's getting in the way?
I don't know, I guess confidence.
What's your name, ma'am?
Heather,
Heather. And how old are you, Heather?
nearly 60.
Nearly 60. Heather, do you sing at all?
Occasionally I might sing in the car.
Do you believe you can sing?
I believe I can sing. I believe I don't sing well.
Why do you think that you don't sing well?
Because I can't really carry a tune.
Who told you that you can't carry a
I
tune?
can hear it myself.
Right. I wanted to ask you a question. How old are you, sir?
How old?
Yeah.
47.
Can you sing?
No, I can't.
Why do you think you can't sing?
My pitch is completely off.
Who told you that?
Who told me that? My head did.
Okay. Sir, how old are you?
I'm 24.
And can you sing?
No, I cannot.
Why do you think you can't sing?
I am tone deaf.
Who told you you're tone deaf?
Plenty of people.
Really?
Yeah.
Just one quick question for you. Do you sing?
No.
Why do you say that you don't sing?
All the windows would crack.
Who told you
Because
that?
my kids years ago. Yeah.
So what do you think's getting in the way of you allowing you to sing?
Not wanting all the windows to break.
Thank you so much. Hello sir, how are you? How old are you?
I'm 29.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when I mention your singing voice?
My singing voice?
Yes.
Terrible.
Why do you say that?
Because I've heard myself.
Yeah. Hello ma'am, how old are you?
I turn 70 in 2 weeks' time.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when I mention your singing voice?
It's not as good as it used to be.
But do you sing?
Oh, only to myself.
Yeah. What's stopping you singing?
I can't hold a note any longer
All right. How did you come about that opinion?
because I listen to myself sing and it's woeful.
Oh, thank you, sir. What's your name?
Kevin.
And how old are you, sir?
I am 75.
And can I ask you, do you know how to sing?
Not really, no.
And why do you believe you can't sing?
Well, my attempts are usually met with laughter.
Okay.
I'm cognizant of what Joan Sutherland said, which was that there are those that eat like horses and sing like birds, and then there are those that eat like birds and sing like horses. And I think that I'm one of the latter.
Thank you so much for your opinion. Like all of these people, you and I, we have our own singing story. When I was a child, I used to love putting on my parents' record collection and singing out loud and enthusiastically. Except my siblings and parents would always laugh at me and respond with a familiar phrase, "Don't give up your day job." My schooling involved very few opportunities to sing. It wasn't until my late 20s that I decided to give singing a go. And these early experiences were such a struggle. Even though I majored at college as a piano player, my secret desire was to become great at singing and to collect all the information I needed to become a great voice coach. In those first years, I bought so many books on the teaching and learning of singing, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. I collected so much information on singing, and then I went from teacher to teacher, looking for that one revelation that would seem to unlock the mystery of my voice. Despite all my efforts, I wasn't growing as a singer relative to my dreams. I wasn't motivated to practice and get my voice out there as a singer. In fact, I hated the sound of my own voice. If I needed to sing in front of other people, I would be overcome with nerves and self-doubt. I remember once hearing a recording of my performance and being so depressed with the result that I didn't sing for weeks and weeks after that. The mistake I made was thinking I could cram a whole lot of information about singing into my brain and take a few lessons and that would make me a singer. What none of my teachers and none of the books ever told me was there's something far more basic I needed to get right first. At the heart of your success as a singer is your singing identity, and that's made up of everything that you think and feel about your singing voice. Your singing identity can be a great motivator, and it can also be a great blocker of your success. When someone doesn't have a strong identity as a singer, they're likely to suffer from imposter syndrome and tell themselves all kinds of things about their voice that are simply not true. Things like, I can't sing, I'm tone deaf, my voice doesn't sound very good, I sound like insert the name of any unpleasant sound when I sing, or my family members or friends can sing, but I'm not a singer. Even if you don't believe anything this extreme, is it possible that your belief system is getting in the way of your progress as a singer? Maybe I'm not the only one, but I just love James Corden's Carpool Karaoke, and in a recent episode he featured Barbra Streisand, whose career spans a phenomenal 60 years. Whether you like Streisand's music or not, understand this: she is part of a group of only 15 world superstars. We call them EGOT winners, that meaning they've won all 4 of the major American Talent Awards: the Emmy, the Grammy, the Oscar, and the Tony Awards. During his interview with her, James comments on the fact that Streisand seemed to disappear for a period of time. And in a moment of brutal honesty, Streisand admits that fear and self-doubt held her career back for a period of 27 years.
Can you talk to me about, there was a moment where you didn't perform for like 27 years?
Yeah, a moment. It's
27
a long
years.
moment, 27
and that was
years.
because of stage fright, right?
Yeah.
So do you still get nervous now?
I get scared. I just don't want to disappoint people.
If you've ever doubted yourself as a singer, then you're not alone. Even singers who've reached the highest standards in their profession can have a crisis of singing identity. Regardless of where you are right now, I have some great news for you. Your identity is not fixed. You're not stuck in any one place. You weren't born with a certain amount of identity and that's all you've got for life. Our identity is constructed. We can build it and we can tear it down. We constantly build and adapt our singing identity through life experiences, through thought patterns, through habits, and through connections and relationships. So do you think you might be suffering from a little bit of an identity crisis as a singer? Can you see that your singing might be improved by fostering a stronger singing identity? So stay tuned, because in the next video I'm going to delve into this topic in greater detail. I want to show you how all of those 4 areas can be used to positively influence your singing identity and guarantee your success as a singer. You're not going to want to miss the next episode. A link for the next episode will appear in the description box below and in the end cards as soon as it becomes available. Until then, be well, keep singing, and remember, you were born to sing. Bye.